All right, the time has finally come. It's funny that this launch we've actually been quieter than we've ever been, and the reason is that a lot of we haven't had time to make little videos and stuff because all our time has really been spent building a team, learning about a lot of new equipment. We've been flying in people to actually show us to push the boundaries of our production even further, and I'm just finally excited to announce that like Project Dreams is essentially almost here. We even had to push back the launch date from March 3rd to March 10th, but that is coming out Tuesday, March 10th. And for those guys who want to know more about the project, this is one of those big things like Viper, like Omega, like Vibrance we did with San Holo, that is really, really big that we only do probably 3 times per year. And the reason projects like this are so valuable is that you're getting a library of over 4,000 samples that are going to be completely royalty-free to use for your production, but it really is a complete package that's going to help you make music probably for the rest of the year and years to come. One of the things I find most valuable about this project that I'm super excited about, the studio sessions. Like we've been pumping 2 studios full of sessions, nonstop essentially for months now. One in Toronto, we actually have an office up there and a studio up there that some of our producers work at, and then we have Drew's studio in Atlanta, and we've been running sessions nonstop. We've been getting everything from finger drummers, clarinet players, vocalists coming in, Grammy-nominated producers coming in, people who play saxophone, all these different interesting people, because we want to have essentially one of the main elements of Dreams is to have as many melodies as humanly possible in studio sessions from top-level musicians, because a lot of bedroom producers don't have the time to bring in guitarists or the money to bring in these vocalists, and then also pay them a premium because we're getting all this stuff royalty-free, so you guys get to use as much as you want as possible without getting any trouble with royalties. So that's going to be one of the things I'm most excited about. And then not only are we doing all those studio sessions, but the thing that makes this project super interesting is every single melody, drum sample, loop, FX is being sent back to Drew and being run through all the vintage equipment you guys have seen him post. He has everything from real hardware compressors, a bunch of analog gear, and not to mention a bunch of really cool tape deck stuff he's been doing where he's been running everything through cassette tapes, which I'm going to tell you right now, if you listen to the way a sample sounds run through a cassette tape, instead of something versus like an RC20 or trying to do it with a DAW plugin who's trying to emulate that, the sound isn't even close. We even found a 1976 Rhodes piano that we had to do some restoration on, but the sound is absolutely beautiful, and we're bringing all of that to this project, all right? And, you know, for those of you guys wondering about genre, for the melodies and all the different one-shots and the drum samples and stuff, honestly, it can be used in a lot of different stuff you want to add warmth to. Let's say you want to add life to a project. You want to give that old vintage sound of sounding like it's a 90s, early 2000s, maybe 70s or even 80s record. This project is going to be for you. That includes things like hip-hop beats, trap beats, chill music, lo-fi, a lot of that stuff. Even I would say a lot of the EDM guys who have these over-compressed snares and these over-compressed sounds, I think, you know, using something like Project Dreams is going to take your music to a new place you really haven't been to before. But yeah, guys, this project has a lot. It has a lot of one-shot drums. We brought in a percussionist who's been saving instruments for collecting instruments for 45 plus years. He did a lot of interesting stuff on this project, bringing in drummers. You're going to get everything you need. It's like an ultimate sound library that's going to help you make probably 200 albums worth of music you can make with this thing, and every single one of those albums will sound different. Every single one of those songs will sound different because we're providing that much utility. And what we're doing is we're launching it on March 10th, but there's only going to be 1,500 licenses dropping on that date. This is going to be something that's high-end. It's something that we're comparing to some of these high-end deep sampled libraries that you see a lot of these companies charging a couple grand for. We're not going to be charging that, but this is going to be a premium product. It's something we put, you know, months and months worth of effort into. We haven't dropped something like this since Viper. But if you guys want to get a license on March 10th, you have to get on the early access list, whether it be a link on this page, a link in the bio, or somewhere on this post. You want to make sure you get on that list, and what that list is going to do, it's going to give you a text notification, and it's going to give you an email notification 1 hour before it goes live to the public. This is going to be your best chances on getting your hands on a copy of Project Dreams. A couple important things to note. The first 150 people are going to be getting a collector's edition USB. It's a Dreams collector edition USB that Drew himself works on a personal project, usually after the project's over, puts it on the USB and sends it out to people. Also, you're also going to be getting a bunch of exclusive bonus packs. All right, there is a ton of bonus packs that comes with this stuff. We would be selling as full products in the store for $100. You're going to be getting about 8 bonuses. Okay, so there's a lot of exciting stuff that comes with Dreams. It's something you're not going to want to miss out on, especially if you're trying to add that life, that warmth, and you actually care about the craftsmanship when it comes to sounds. I think you guys will love this project. Anyways, get ready for Tuesday, March 10th. This project's going to be awesome. Peace.